If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to know when I upload. Make sure to check out the Jazz Crew, follow me on Twitter, and share this video. Hey, what's up guys, JazzyMage here, and welcome back to another episode of SC2VN. Now, I did record this, but on Twitter, I tweeted about how my audio fucked up. And, yeah, so I'm just gonna re-record the whole part.
No, I'm asking why you want to become better.
Oh, it feels like she's forcibly extracting the truth from me. All the same, I can't leave her expression unanswered. I do my best to avoid showing the embarrassment I feel in my honest response. Because I want to be a champion. Or, at the least, sure I can compete at that level. Everyone who plays this game wants that, don't they?
You're right about one thing. Every year that makes it to Grandmaster takes a map off of a good player thinks they're pro gamer material. Champion, huh? Sheesh.
She clicks her tongue and sighs, but doesn't seem displeased. Well, at least any more so than usual. I wouldn't have much ground to stand on if I disagreed with her. Jet is one of the few people who has accomplished what the rest of us dream about. Don't be so harsh. It sounds solid. He stood toe to toe with me for a while. With enough time, he could compete. What do you think? Why don't you practice with him a bit?
I could. A little harm in giving him a chance.
Wait, back up. What just happened? Did he say practice, and did she say yes? Estelle answers her with a pleased expression. Jet takes a moment to stretch out before again crossing her arms across her chest.
Stop staring and say something, Mac.
Yes, I forgot the whole scene.
The sound of my name wakes...
Wait, no. The sound of my name wakes me from my stunned silence. I jolt upright and offer a flurry of nods. I'm just imagining like my head going like... Oh, yeah, there you go. Sorry, I say yes. I definitely say yes. I mean, you better me. You fucking better. Shit. Jen and Estelle watch me in silence until I lower myself back into my seat. It takes some determination to come out here alone. Let's see if it translates to wins, huh? With a thumbs up, it's settled. I've somehow found myself with one of the best practice partners in the world. I really hope this isn't just for the novelty of playing with some random foreigner.
So, it's about time to get back to all attack. I wonder once you getting DQ'd, if we'll be matching in the semis.
Can you be certain that I didn't lose the Mac already? What if this was my way of saving face?
Funny, have you lost to a foreigner even once?
Hey, you never know who's playing on a barcode account. You sure you don't want a pod splint? Final offer.
Collude with you? Not a chance.
What about you, Mac? Gonna stick around? A PC bang with the bustle of a tournament isn't a great training environment. The bracket will probably take a few hours to work through too. No, I'm gonna head home. Got a lot of practicing to do tonight. Leave it already? Well, hey, it was good to meet you, man.
Be at Golden Zone Fire tomorrow morning and we'll find out if you're overhyped.
Will do. I rise and offer them each a nod and thanks before heading back towards the PC area.
The last thing I see is a vague smile from Jet as she leans over and whispers something to Estelle.
That's a signal to save. Huzzah. I squeezed my way through the gaming crowd and managed to make it through the doorway leading outside. When I hit the street, I met with a cool breeze and a rush of voices, sound, and light. This is it. A shot. One final shot to make it happen. One last chance to live the life I want. I quicken my pace, eager for the comfort of a dark moon and bright monitor. The streets of South Korea in SC2VN. Huzzah. This is the day that everything changes. I have to say that changes everything. Yeah, there's a difference. Oh my eye. Written and directed by T.J. Huckabee. Produced and developed by Timothy Young. True to her word, Jet sent me a reminder to get over to Golden Zone Fire for some morning practice. I enjoy playing online and all, but matching against someone only a few feet away is way more productive. Talking over games in person makes it easier to get feedback and improve, and that's why I need more than anything else. The sting from my failure at the VSL qualifier will take time to fade. I don't want to experience that pain over again. Ever again. Jesus. I catch sight of Jet in the middle row, her attention locked on the ladder game. Without disturbing her, I take a seat at her side and watch the match unfold. Furious taps and clicks rattle her keyboard. Her focus never drops from the game, much less her monitor. She's ahead, though not by much. It's not long until she extends her lead in the late game, and a few minutes later, heaves a sigh of relief when her opponent rage quits out. That's a signal for me to save, because I'm not trying to do that, you know? I swear. There's no need for me to consult my Korean skills to understand his final message. Zergenba. Imba, whatever. You actually showed. Color me surprised. How could I not? The better question is how you have the free time to practice with some amateur. I'm the charitable sort, obviously. Anyway, you're here, so let's stop wasting time. You paid for your PC, yeah? I nod and log myself in at the station next to hers. A few minutes later, I was gonna say a few minutes later, but you know, it doesn't matter. The two of us are grinding out practice matches. Game after game is a beatdown. I can't crack her defenses when I attack, and I'm barely holding on when she kills on offense. She's just unforgiving and pointing out mistakes as in game. Your wall at the ramp to your natural is trash. How the hell do you get away with this? You're asking to get busted. It's not something I really think about that much. I just throw it up, you know. Fix it or be punished. That probably isn't an idle threat. Jet is the type of player capable of ending the game instantly if she could capitalize on the right kind of mistake. Her style has been characterized as both passive and reactive. She takes her time and watches her opponents, patient for the right moment to strike. She only takes a risk if it's calculated in her favor. Given her former success, the style has suited her well, though I can't help but wonder why she hasn't lately been performing at her previous level. Maybe she's lost her killer instinct? Oh damn! Guess not. A reminder of the skill difference between us rushes up the ramp to my natural expansion and crushes my wall, as promised. In the aftermath of destruction, she swarms my base and seizes an easy win. Jet revels in her victory with a predatory smile. Wrecked. Gee, thanks. Before we get into the next game, I catch sight of a familiar face coming into the cafe. Hi, I'm Edgy Boi. Oh, okay, bye, Edgy Boi. Huh? Isn't that the same guy from last night? Hey, Jet, do you know who that is? I thumb in a strange direction as he passes by us, his attention occupied by his cell phone screen. Jet trails a look after him, wrinkles her nose and shrugs. He's a KPGA player, Protoss. What about him? Come on, get into the game already. Seriously? He was all-out attack yesterday. What's he doing outside of his team house 2 days in a row? They only figuratively chained to their desks. Not all of them are shut-ins. Stop wasting time. Let's go. I double take away from Jet to find the player in question seated a few rows in front of us. And he's got the StarCraft 2 client open. Why would a KPGA player spend his practice time on anything but Brood War? Try to ask him for a game? I think I'm going to ask him for a game. What? No, hold on, wait, you can't just... But before she could stop me, I rise and shuffle my way past the rows of computers. Jet shoots me a withering glare over the top of her station before ducking back down. Even though I barely interact with the guy, I can't help but feel a little anxious as I ledge closer to his PC. Sure, he was a bit rude when he spoke, but the chance to challenge a KPGA pro is too good to pass up, especially if I'm trying to step up my game. He's about to jump into a match when I clear my throat right behind him. He subtly alt-tabs and then returns to regard me through half-lidded eyes. Oh man. Save. Yeah. Please? There we go. What? Excuse me. Would you mind a practice game? He looks like the type of person that would mind. No. I'm just here to... He pauses. Recognition flits across his face. You're the guy from All Attack yesterday, aren't you? I nod sheepishly. His reaction is to stare on. For a moment, he looks ready to dismiss me and get to laddering, but at the last second, he nods. Alright, one game. What the okay, that was weird. With a final nod, I return to my station. A moment later, he and I share a gaming lobby and just about ready to begin. He's playing on a barcode account. Typical. How have I still not managed to catch this guy's name? A sharp tap against my headphones announces Jet's return and displeasure. Hello, Jet. Are you disappointed in me? Yeah, you are. You're obnoxious. If you lose and embarrass me by association, I'm going to pretend I don't know you. Anything else Jet has to say is drowned out along with the sounds of Golden Zone fire when I pull the earpad back on. Oh man. If the idea behind practicing a good player is to improve, I should probably play standard. Still, the temptation to all in is always there. How sick would it be to grab a quick win on a KPGA player? Standard game, standard, don't go for early. Probably best I follow Jet's advice. I opt for a standard macro management game. This guy's build permitting. I take my natural expansion and begin teching up, and the match progresses quietly with only a few brief skirmishes with his stalkers and my marines. My skin shows that he's not doing anything out of the ordinary. One of us has to make a move sooner or later. I start constructing my starport and researching my bio upgrades. I'm surprised to find that they finish without any pressure coming from the Protoss army. This could be a good time to go for some drop play and try to snipe some of these critical tech buildings. If I were to play aggressive drop style, I had to be confident in my control and in the fact that I can outplay him. Indeed. On the other hand, this game has been exceptionally quiet. If I could get up another expansion, I'll have a serious economic advantage going into the late game. Let's get aggressive. Hoorah! Why did I say that? Dropship play is a defining characteristic of a top Terran player. If I win this, it's a good indication that I can stand toe-to-toe with the best players in Korea. Alright. It's time for my practice to work. I gather enough units for attack at my starport as the first dropship finishes. It's imperative he doesn't see me move out, so I make sure the watchtowers are clear and avoid places where Protoss players commonly leave their observers. When my dropships are in the clear, I fly straight into his base. He's unprepared for the attack, and I load all my units to rush to snipe some important tech buildings. With the damage to his infrastructure done, my units retreat for the safety of my dropship. That set him back a ton. The game is going incredibly well, so I decided to pull back on my aggression and build up an army for a final push. He's been too busy defending to get a decent standing army, and when I roll in with my amassed units, he cuts back, bobbing and weaving away from my forces while delivering pot shots. I give chase to taste of victory, tantalizingly close. I magic order his army, leaving him with nowhere to run. Save. Let's see. Wait. Oh, yeah. I was saying, like, wait, where the fuck do I save? Yeah, I read that. But just as I move in to deliver to final blow, he flanks me with half a dozen Templars, showering my army in high damage storms. I pull back frantically, but my army is left in tatters. Oh man. Oh damn. I tried my hardest to get enough units to count a second offensive, but he continues to crush my attacks with only a handful of well-upgraded and well-microed zealots, stalkers, and archons. How the hell did this happen? My lead is gone! Yeah, it is. Frustrated, I box all my workers and charge towards his base for a final attack. Ooh. With my SCVs on the front line, I should have enough power to take a direct engagement. I roll through his fourth base uncontested. Yes! He's giving up ground because he knows he can't face me. And Bolden and I drive a ramp leading to his natural to end the game. And find myself face to face with an ambush. My front line evaporates before I can issue the command to retreat, and he crushes what remains of my army a few moments later. I can't believe it. I lost. I stared blankly at the screen for almost 10 seconds before I finally typed GG and quit out of the match. Damn, dude. I don't have long to soak in defeat before the KPGA player makes his way over to me with a smirk. As promised, Jay, it's nowhere to be seen. Hey, you actually know how to play. I was expecting that I have to try. It's a compliment, regardless of how condescendingly he said it. Though it's difficult to be graceful in defeat, I try my best anyway. I played my game the best I could, kept vision on you, dropped when I could. But it wasn't enough. Sucks, man. It's one thing to lose carelessly, but it's another when everything goes as planned and you fail anyway. His grin darkened to someone without humor. Is this guy serious? What the hell is your problem? You demand a game and whine when you get a little pushback. Look who's talking. Everyone knows your type. The foreigner out to make a name for himself. You fly out here on a whim and waste 6 weeks training. You aren't the first, and unfortunately, it won't be the last. Oh man. Oh, I need to drink some of my tea real quick. Your plane ticket doesn't buy you the right to call yourself a pro gamer. Save your money and your time and go back home. Ooh. Damn. I feel the heat rise in my face, half in anger and half in embarrassment. I've never dealt well with confrontation. Before I can say anything else, Jet steps out from around the corner and cuts between the two of us. Still gonna make you friends, huh, Bolt? He glances between the two of us, surprised. After a moment's pause, the so-called Bolt seizes back his smirk and meets Jet with a step forward. Been a while, hasn't it? What's a supposed Star League champion doing with trash like this? Bolt looks past her and tilts his head towards me. I take a step towards him, but an open palm from Jet stops me from going any further. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Jumping ship to a scene bloated with foreign money has its upsides, but it won't be long before you forget the dignity of a pro gamer. The dignity of a pro gamer, huh? You make it sound so distinguished. You changed for the worse and you don't even realize it. How sad. Wow. Didn't be much longer until the KPGA finally accepts that there's no future Brood War. You're smart enough to know what happens then, but hey, the sea could always use more casters. Whatever you say. For the record, what excuse did you give your coach for another day off? The VIP's a little more lax than Shock T1, but I might want to borrow it someday. At that, Bolt scowls. Jet doesn't waste the opening and strikes again. Don't worry, Dong Sang. Your secret's safe with me. Run along now. I'm sure you got coins to flip or something. Standoff lasts longer before Bolt lets out a lazy shrug, instantly killing off the intensity of his expression. I've got better things to do than offer advice to a mouthy chobo. Do what you want, kid. He thumbs his nose at me and returns to his station without another word. As soon as Bolt out of sight, Jet takes my arm in a vice and practically directs me away. Oh, gotcha! You had the game won! What the hell was that? An SCV poll at 15 minutes? Is that what they teach you on the NA servers? Even after a heated confrontation, our concern is with the match before anything else. I almost laugh. my drops crippled him. I thought it'd be enough to end the game. So build units for 2 minutes and then go roll him. Don't be so damn impatient. Your upgrades were late too. Her point of critique diffuses attention from moments prior, even if it doesn't exactly make me feel any better. When she's done going through my long list of mistakes, Jet flicks ahead back towards the PC. Come on, queue up a game against me. Okay. I told Jet I wasn't feeling up to practice after we played a few more one-sided games. She seemed annoyed, but agreed with my suggestion to take a short break. Back in high school, I used to spend most of my time at the library when class was over. To be honest, this is probably the most time I willingly spent outside of my room since then. I'm not the type to read for fun or study diligently, but it was nice to have a place to go and be on my own. I missed those afternoons since I graduated. But Golden Zonefire is as good a replacement at Hangout as I could hope for. It's clean and comfortable, and it's pretty much everything I need to stay 24/7. That is an exaggeration. Some of the patrons here look practically glued to their chairs. With a milk tea for one of the vending machines in hand, I return to my seat across from Jet. She isn't wearing the same scout from earlier, but I could tell she'd rather be practicing. Oh yeah? You'd rather be practicing? I'd rather be ending this video right now. That's right, I'm ending the video right now. Can I save, please? There we go. No. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe, hit the button when I upload, share this video with your friends, check out the Jazz Crew, and follow me on Twitter at @TheJazzyMage. I shall see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.